Hey guys, GH, welcome back to the practice team. What a wonderful day it is. This April weather is always sensational here in Australia. Unbelievable. Still very hot, like it's 29 degrees right now. And we're nearly through April. Okay, I want to talk about balance and how I see balance and how I work with balance. Balance for me is really important. It's really important for me because it does a lot of things for me. It gives me, peace of mind in terms of confidence that I'm in position that I can make a swing because my balance is good. And it also dictates to me where my ball position is. I get hounded by people, and I have for years. So, you never talk about ball position. I say, well, guys, I don't have one. The ball position is what it is. And it comes about with me because of how I place my feet and how I balance myself, how I stack my components, how I feel at address. The balance. You have to be in a state of homeostasis in terms of your structural balance at address. You can't be leaning forward, you can't be leaning back. You just have to be there. The body has to have achieved homeostasis in terms of where the balance is located. When I'm really in position, I feel heavy through the buttocks and the thighs here. I feel like that. I feel like I could just jump straight up in the air because I'm so well balanced. I never feel like I'm going to topple over, and I never feel like I'm going to fall back. I just feel like I'm here. And feeling that as a process dictates my ball position. Because I never change my arm position, guys. Once I've established it, once I take it, it's always there. So I've got my balance anyway because my arms weigh a fair bit. They're not over here, so they're not going to, I don't get here and then push my arms forward because that affects my balance because all the mass has gone that way or back here. I basically keep them here and then I just shuffle my feet around till I get my balance. And when I've got my balance, I've got the ball position because my hands never vary. I don't put them forward, I don't put them back, I don't put them up, down. They're there. Where they are is where they are. And I feel balance here. Someone's going to throw a medicine ball to me, or anything heavy, a big shag bag full of balls. They're going to throw it to me. I'm going to catch it here. And if I'm going to throw it, I've got that mass here. I'm going to be like this. I've got to be in balance here. Jimmy Ballard. Ballard knew all about balance. Great regard for Jimmy in terms of his balance factors. Yeah, guys. So balance. This is balance. We don't think about balance. We just walk around and balance, just permeates us. Because we have to have good balance or we'll fall over. I mean, walking is a controlled falling over. That's what walking is. That if I don't rebalance that action, I fall over. We're just balancing falling over every time we take a step. Yeah. But that's innate. That's built into us. But in golf, it's simplistic, guys. All you have to do is just feel heavy. That's Sean Clement. Look at Sean Clement. I've got great regard for Sean. Have a look at his site. Sean Clement, most popular teacher on... he's a commercial guy. He promotes his site, so he's very, very commercial. But fantastic. Good guy, swings the club great. But this is Sean. Sean likes to feel heavy. Everything's heavy. Heavy, heavy. And if you can feel heavy, vertically, with all your components wanting to go, we in Australia say to China, because China's on the other side of us, this way. Even Mo said that, but he didn't realise he was on the other side of the world. Because I said it to him the first time I met him. I said, I'd like to go to China. And then he mentioned it, but he didn't realise that he was in a different part of the world geographically. So, yeah, guys, so here's the balance, here. And you'll know when you're in balance when you can do that, when you can have a little bit of turn and the head's still there and the body's going underneath you. Very Sean Clement. I like that, Sean. If you see this, buddy, I love it. And Sean Clement hits the ball fantastic. Carlo, he gets a bit of flack because people say, it looks like the elephant's trunk. And he talks about the elephant's trunk. And that's a fantastic thought process. Get the club and your arms to be the elephant's trunk. Here, that's pure motion. Just get them to feel like that. But you can't do that unless you're in balance. You try doing that out of balance and you fall over. But when you've got the balance there, look, And guys, don't worry about if your head bobs up and down. Don't worry about that. I promise you that like Sean goes up and down like an Otis elevator. And he hits it beautifully because his body just makes the necessary adjustments. And so let the body perform in terms of balance. But to establish the balance, just feel like this, guys. Feel in a state of readiness. Like you could just jump straight up. That's usually a good sign that you're in balance. If you weren't in balance and you jumped straight up and your balance was on tail, you'd jump that way. If it was back here, we'd jump that way. But when you can jump, basically just straight up, the balance is perfect. If I have my weight tipped forward and I jump, I'm going to fall over. Can't do that. So it's elementary body positioning and mass distribution. And guys, at the end of the day, the thing that produces speed in a golf swing is the club moving as fast as it can past your body. So if you just think about swinging this and feeling heavy with your body in balance and trying to balance the mass of the club here, just let it. See, your body doesn't have to do anything. This is the main event. The golf club. Everything else is just an accompanying part of the act. This is the soloist in the orchestra. This is the Kenny G in the New York Philharmonic Orchestra. That's Kenny standing there. Here's the main point. Everybody else is just part of the act. And the body is just part of the act to the main performer, which is the speed producing arms. But I promise you, if you just balance your body and let the... So I'm not worried about where my legs are going or anything. All I know is that this feels free and heavy. And my body is balancing it. I'm not trying to put the club into a position. Just trying to swing it back there. So anybody that has trouble with balance, just try and work with balance and try and set yourself up so you understand and feel balance. Most people never feel balance in a golf swing. Of all the thousands of people that I've given lessons to over the years, it's amazing how poor the balance factors are on most club players. And that's because of this fixation with the golf ball. So I don't worry about the golf ball. The golf ball's not going anywhere. It hasn't got a square side on it. I don't have to align that club face to a square side in the golf, so I don't have to worry about that. I just set my golf club face square here, and then I just get my balance and I just shuffle into position here. That's all I do. There. And just let the golf club have its momentum. Okay, I look a bit stilted and there's not a lot of freedom in the new swing, but I'm going through a sequence process and I've almost got it right, which I'll talk about that later on. I can show you how you can swing. It can be absolutely automatic. Mine is automatic now. I can't start the golf swing until I've gone through the process. But I'm still working on about 80% through. I'm hitting the ball beautifully, better than I've ever hit it in my life. And I've got about 85% consistency ratio. 85% of my shots are just about perfect. And the 15% are not all that non-perfect. But guys, this is about balance. So get your arms in position here. Don't go. So as soon as you go looking for a position with your hands, you're fiddled with that. As soon as you go into a forward press, something, you've upset your balance straight away because you have to re-establish. You've gone here, then you have to re-establish it. But if it's here, all you have to do is get the momentum of the golf club to start the backswing. Simple as that. See, that's just finding its own way back. Because I'm in position. The club, my body is balancing the club. I'm not thinking of that. But it's just because I'm in such good balance to start with, and I'm stacked and I've got really good vertical integration of all that mass, and it's going where it should, which is with the force of gravity. I'm just letting gravity work on the golf swing. I just feel like, if my legs collapsed, I'd just fall down in a vertical pile there. I wouldn't fall forward or backwards. I would just go with gravity. It's as simple as that, guys. That's how balance works. You really have to get out, feel the golf club, feel heavy hands, wrists, and golf club. This feels like it weighs a ton for me, just an absolute ton. And when I get to here on the backswing, because it's heavy, I can feel the change. If I really, strangle it or try and take it back and put it in place, I can't feel it, and I can't get that type of paintbrush load. I just feel the golf swing is like this, very much like Sean Clements talks about, the elephant's trunk. But he's got impeccable balance. He just swings underneath himself. His arms swing underneath his body. And that's one of the things I've always prided myself on over the years, is that I've basically never been out of balance when I hit the shot. And that's why I've always been so consistent, I guess, because I'm always in balance. Okay guys, so that's just a little bit about balance and how you achieve balance and what real balance is in the golf swing. I hope that helps you.